you know, certain people in town definitely aren't happy about us living this way. Just like Jesus in his hometown, they didn't really like him.
See a psychiatrist. I hate the psychiatrist. We'll go see one anyway. I don't like the psychiatrist. You need to go see one.
Yeah, it's time. He just compared himself to Jesus.
Awesome!
Does anyone else keep thinking Garrick can't get any worse? But then he does like every episode. So I didn't make a video last week on episode 3. This video talks about Seeking Sister Wife episode 3 and 4 of season 6. If you want to watch the previous 2 videos about the first 2 episodes, they are linked in the description below and at the end of this video. Where are we with Garrick and Dannielle again? Right, Lorena, the 90-day sister wife, has arrived on Danielle's birthday, and Dannielle is pretending to be happy about it. I kept thinking that this was just an unfortunate coincidence. Like, why is this happening on her actual birthday? But then Dannielle says, oh yeah, and 2 years ago, Garrick proposed to Natalia on my birthday too. I'm sorry, what? Why? He is also wearing a king hat on her birthday too. Is there like some weird sick reason for this?
I'm very blessed.
I can think of a pretty good place for Garrick to shove that crown up. Like, these things have to happen on her birthday. What, to like bring her down? Will Danielle's room soon be outside? Oh, Dannielle, blow out your candles, make a wish. All while your husband that you were forced to divorce bangs a stranger and then marries her and not you. Happy birthday? This gives me weird uncomfy vibes. I'm also getting similar uncomfy vibes from the Davis family for a different reason though. We only see them in episode 3, but the whole Teresa situation is just getting odd. She has like this look in her eye. And she's so into Nick. And to him, it seems like it's still more in the physical phase at this point. I did laugh pretty hard though when she like humped the air and then spun him around like a pretty princess. Something just seems off though. Even though the other wives seem very happy with her talking about already wanting another wife to marry.
I am excited to add another person to our circle.
Even Nick is like, I don't know. Teresa even says that she would have been willing to marry Dannielle. I think she thought that that comment would sound impressive to them.
I just hope Danielle's happy wherever she is, whoever she's with, you know.
But if anything, they just seem to be more cautious this time with adding another wife, which I feel like is a good thing because she just, I don't know. And they did just break up with Dannielle too, no rush.
In case things don't work out with Teresa romantically, I'm trying to make sure that I don't also ruin the friendship.
I would still love to know how all of that went down with Dannielle. Speak out, Dannielle. We want to hear your story. It's weird to me that Nick is the one that's being cautious and a little more responsible in these types of situations. Because now I'm wishing that Garrick was being a little bit more like Nick. He's not cautious at all about adding another sister wife, even though for him there's a huge legal tie. He doesn't even seem to take the prenup stuff seriously either.
You can go in and do some of your own editing. It's through like a lawyer website. It's a legal prenup.
I'm sorry, what did he say? Prenup?
Prenup.
Why is he saying it like that? It's funny because in this same scene, his brother-in-law is like, I could handle like 6 wives physically. Yeah, sure. But I can barely handle one emotionally. And I don't think he realizes that that's what his sister Dannielle is for. Garrick isn't worried about anyone's feelings. He just wants to bang as many women as he can. You know that he planned to have Dannielle kicked out of their bedroom on her birthday night. But Lorena is actually the one that insists that she stay with Garrick that night. I feel like Danielle's birthday must be like the annual day where they just humiliate her. Because that's what it feels like.
I'm very blessed.
And he does kick her out the next night. She has to move her stuff out of the closet and go up to the sister room. Yay. You know who else I couldn't stand almost as much as Garrick in episode 3 and 4? Yesel. That situation is going bad to worse. And I think it's mostly because this Danny, yes, her name is Danny, I know, she had an issue with Yesel going behind her back on dating apps. And you see her trying to set boundaries, and a lot of the ones she's trying to set just don't seem realistic. Not that any of this situation is realistic to begin with.
I don't want another woman to have a child with you.
I don't get the impression that she wants to do this at all. She even tears up just talking about how she's always wanted a baby girl and would not be able to handle watching another woman have a baby girl with Yesel. But I did notice something when Yesel invites his brother over. This is when he decides to tell him that they are seeking a sister wife. This woman, Danny, the entire time that this dinner is going on, I don't see her sit down one time during this conversation. She is wrangling both kids the entire time, trying to feed them. They're getting up. There's two of them. And Yesel just sits there peacefully. Doesn't get up one time to try to help her. I also noticed in another scene that she has a laundry basket. The entire time that they're talking, she's folding laundry. And he just sits there, does nothing. So my guess is she wants some help with the chores and the kids because this guy is useless. We even find out later that Yesel has been breaking the rules that they made again. He's talking to the new potential sister wife outside of their agreed upon group chat.
I am worried that if I'm not in the loop, it could go sideways again.
We actually end up meeting this new potential sister wife too when they go out with her. Her name is Jackie. Danny does seem to like her, but I really get the impression on this date that Yesel just wants a new person to sleep with.
I'm point blank. Are you okay with me having sex with your husband?
And I really can't see Danny letting that happen at all. I just don't see this happening for them, a sister wife. Not this couple. But you know who will let someone sleep with her husband? The other Danny. Garrick's Danielle. Garrick first trots around town showing off his two sister wives in this weird coat.
You see a guy with two wives walking through town. No, it's not normal.
Man, he really wants attention, doesn't he? Look at me and my sister wives. So I'm not the type to armchair diagnose someone on a reality TV show, but I will say this. I think it's time to get Garrick a psychiatrist.
You know, certain people in town definitely aren't happy about us living this way. Just like Jesus in his hometown, they didn't really like him.
Yeah, it's time. He just compared himself to Jesus. I don't think Jesus would like this stupid coat. I did expect more of a reaction from Danielle when he said that. That statement, though, did not make her break character. But asking if she's happy about Lorena spending her first night in Garrick's room does.
I'm happy. I'm happy for Roberta, or Lorena.
That had to have been on purpose. Garrick just does this weird blinking thing to disassociate from what she said. So it's Lorena's turn to go sleep in Garrick's bed. So the women prep the bed. It's so cult-like. So Danielle leaves to the sister room. And we know what happens when Garrick and Lorena are left alone. And Danielle is just in the sister room by herself, while her husband bangs a stranger on the floor below her. So we had two other couples in episodes 3 and 4. They are dealing with their sister wife journey not going so well. Angelica and Matt are dating Shanae, and she says she needs more from Matt to move forward. But every time they talk, they don't get anywhere with a solution to their distance and time issues.
We can't move closer to her right now, and she can't move closer to us.
But then Shanae admits that she's actually been dating someone. It's kind of weird. They just have blank looks on their face when she says this. I think I can see Shanae's problem in this relationship dynamic. Matt does not get mad until Shanae admits that she has been intimate with the person she's been dating.
Him.
Whoa. So that's not going well. And then there's Billie Jean and Reese, who can't even get their seeking sister wife journey started. And this is because they haven't met anyone interested yet. She actually ends up telling her friend that they are looking for a sister wife just so this friend can help them find one. Billie Jean is losing hope. A lot of these couples seem to have at least one person losing hope. The only person who seems to really be winning, I guess, in his eyes, with no hesitation, is Garrick. Nick from the Davis family is enjoying being with Teresa, but he's really hesitant to take things further. Garrick needs to calm down. He is full steam ahead with a weird coat on and a Temu prenup. Or is it prenupped? You all watching this think that all of this seeking sister wife stuff is as insane as I do, right? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And also, this is my QR code to my Snapchat. Make sure to follow my public profile. I will be posting often on there. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!